Nowadays, internet has become an important part of our life. It is the best and easily accessible way of knowing about new things and sharing information. You can get in touch with your friends and relatives and even with a known personality whom you appreciate. Let us learn about the internet. Caution: never show your email password to anyone. Keep it confidential. What is internet? A network is a group of connected computers that allows people to share information. Internet is a network of networks. It is a wide area network that connects millions of computers around the world in a web-like structure with the help of telephone lines, fiber optic cables, satellites, microwaves, etc. The internet is a popular method of communicating with others through online web forums, chat rooms, emails, and instant messages. In addition to communicating, users also use the internet to share files, pictures, songs, and videos over the internet. Uses of the internet. We can search for any kind of information on the internet regarding science, arts, history, geography, current news, music and videos. This is also known as web browsing. We can send and receive emails to anyone in the world in a fraction of a second. We can chat with our friends anywhere in the world. We can use the internet to share files, pictures, songs and videos over the internet. Caution: for fast internet connection on your computer, you can use a broadband connection with Wi-Fi modem so that laptop and mobile devices can also use the same connection. Hardware requirements to use internet. Computer: a high-speed computer with enough RAM and a multimedia monitor. Modem: to exchange information between computer and internet using telephone or ISDN lines or wireless communication system. Telephone or ISDN line. The telephone or ISDN line or wireless is needed to pass on information between the computer and ISP. ISP, Internet Service Provider, is a company that gives us access to the internet against some charges. There are two types of connections available: dial-up connection, also known as narrowband connection, and broadband connection. Broadband connection is more popular, in which you are automatically connected to the internet when you switch on the computer and modem. Software: besides the operating system, we require web browser or what we call internet browser. Some internet terms. Web. Web is simply a large number of computers linked together in a global network that can be accessed using an address. It is a web-like structure. Web page. This is a document that contains text, graphics, sounds, animations, etc. to produce some information. Website: a collection of web pages connected via navigation through hyperlinks. Homepage: the first page of any website is known as homepage. This page also works as an index to the rest of the website. Links: this is special text or words or images on a web page that leads us to the target web page when clicked on them. Usually, these words are in different color. Mouse pointer changes to a pointing finger when moved over a link. URL: Uniform Resource Locator is the address of the web page when you want to display. Most addresses start with http://www. Web browser: a browser is a program on your computer that enables you to search or surf and retrieve information on the World Wide Web or www, which is part of the internet. Search engine: It is a website which helps us to search for various topics on the internet. Browsing or surfing. Browsing means flipping pages on the web. This is made possible by a web browser. Browsers are basically software programs that allow you to search for and view various kinds of information on the web. Websites that may have text, images, video and audio, etc. Web browser software and web pages. A collection of files reside on computers called web servers. Web servers are connected to each other through the internet. The software you use to connect your computer to the web server is your web browser. These browsers use a standard graphical user interface design. Some of the popular web browsers are Microsoft Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox. Caution: we must protect our computer with antivirus and firewall, especially when we are connecting it to the internet. Basic parts of a web browser. The parts of a browser include the following. Address bar. This is the box at the top of your browser window that displays the entire URL or website address. Title bar. The title bar is at the very top of your browser window. You can see the title of the web page there. Menu bar. The menu bar contains the various menu options in some browsers. Toolbar icons. The toolbar is at the top of your browser window, right underneath the title bar. This is where you can see the back button, the home button, the refresh button, etc. Display window. The display window is the frame through which you can see these website contents. Scroll bars. They are just navigational or directional aids to scroll down or up or left or right to read something on the web page. Using Microsoft Internet Explorer. It is a user-friendly, commonly used web browser provided with Windows OS. Click over the Explorer icon on the desktop. It is normally found at the active taskbar at the bottom of the desktop. You can follow the steps given below. Click on Start button. Select All apps and click on Windows Accessories. New click on Internet Explorer. The Internet Explorer opens in a new window. Let us understand the toolbar buttons in detail. The navigation buttons. The navigation buttons allow you to move back and forth between visited web pages. Back. It takes us back to the previous page we have just viewed, if any. Forward. It takes us to the next page, if any. Address bar buttons. When you begin to enter an address in the address bar, it recalls and prompts previously explored websites. You can select one of the displayed address. Buttons. Stop. Click to stop a page from loading. Refresh. Click to reload the current page to see up-to-date contents. Compatibility. Click View to view older web pages. Search. Type the words or a complete sentence what you want to search. It offers suggestions as you type. Navigating to a website. Type a web address called URL of the page in the address bar and press Enter. Click on a link to go to another page. You can go back and forth using the navigation buttons. Save and organize web addresses. Favorite menu allows you to access and manage your favorite web pages and history. You can bookmark websites that you frequently want to see. Favorite bar displays your current bookmarks for easy access. Printing a web page. Open the page you want to print in the browser window. Find the Tools icon on the top right. Click to expand More option. Now click on Print option. Choose the printer and click the Print button or press Ctrl+P. Saving a web page. You can save a web page by clicking on Tools button on the top right. Now choose Save as option in the File menu or press Ctrl+S keys. Options for saving a web page in different ways are as follows: Web page complete, web page text, HTML code. Email. Most people use internet primarily to use email and surf the World Wide Web. What is email? Electronic mail is called email, is the process of sending and receiving messages over the internet. After reading your email, you can reply, forward it to others, or delete it. If you want, you can print your email messages. An email address is required to send and receive email. They usually consist of 3 parts: a username, an @ symbol, a domain name. Example: contact rajkumar01@gmail.com. How to create an email account in Google. Email has become a standard form of everyday communication for people all over the world, and Gmail is one of the most popular email services. Steps: go to www.gmail.com and click the Create an Account button in the bottom right corner. Fill out the personal details such as your first and last name. Place your desired login name on the account form. Click on the Check Availability button and find a login name that is available. Choose a password based on the Gmail criteria. Choose a security question from the drop-down menu. Provide an existing email address in the secondary email field, if any. Type the characters from the word verification text reCAPTCHA into the appropriate field. Click on the Create My Account button. Click on the Show Me My Account button to view your newly created account. Now you have confirmed your email ID in gmail.com. You can log into your email account anytime by entering your username and password. You can send and receive emails to and from your friends. Electronic mail is very fast and convenient. Your letter reaches to its destination in a fraction of a second, all over the world. You can send the same email to several people at the same time. Warning: email accounts cannot be held by minors or children below 16 years of age. Netiquette. The internet, just like the world we live in, has certain rules that people should follow. If someone tries to steal someone's vehicle, he or she is breaking the law. If someone tries to steal your money using the internet, he is also breaking the law. Just like you are advised to say thank you and please when you talk to others, there is a special set of manners for the internet called netiquette. Some netiquette rules: respect the privacy of other people. Respect other people's online right. Don't give out personal information such as your address, telephone number, parents' workplace address, or name and location of your school without your parents' permission. Always talk to your parents so that together you can set up rules for going online. Don't respond to any messages that are mean or in any way make you feel uncomfortable. Don't ever send your picture or anything else to anyone online without first checking with your parents. You should tell your parents right away if you come across any information that makes you feel uncomfortable. If you join a game or chat group on the internet with your parents' permission, you should never tell anyone your password to that game or chat group. Saving a web page graphic. Search the graphic and click. Now click on View Image button. Right-click the graphic and select Save Picture As from the shortcut menu. Navigate to where you want to save the picture. Change the file name if necessary and click the Save button.